Hello, everybody. Hunter Bakes here, back at the review for y'all. And what today's video was gonna be a sort of update by more like we can come out more like an announcement video, everyone. But for my long time subscribers there, we are getting relatively close to October there, just a couple of days away from me doing this recorded here. And y'all know what that means, everybody. It'll be the return for Halloween, so sure with everybody. Now, for some of the newer viewers to my channel, everybody, Halloween, so sure about everybody is sort of annual thing I do on the channel here. I revised it last year there, but basically I thought the entire month of October I'll be reviewing different things related with the horror genre or the holiday of Halloween. So I did, like I said, everyone did a lot of revival for it last year there. It went pretty well, and I'll be doing it again this year by Alright, before I get into the list of things I have planned for reviewing for Halloween Such War about 2022, everybody, I am going to quickly address a couple things real quick. The first one is the couple reviews are by I will try to do that aren't related with Halloween Such War, but everybody, I believe there's just the one left there by my mix up there, but anyways, I just only got one review that won't be related with Halloween Social World, but they're by, and that being my review for Amphibia one. So I've announced it, back when I did my review for Lightyear by. I still do have plans on doing the series review of Amphibia. And I'll make sure to try and get that out sometime this month there. But review wise, everybody will mainly be focusing on stuff related with Halloween Social World month. Now, the other thing real quick, everybody, is, everybody, as you all know, I've been doing a little experimenting there with different types of videos, everybody, recently, with doing the IO for videos, everybody. I did my YouTube comeback video there. I did my couple reviews or one. Now, for those of you who submit reviews, y'all may notice that, I am doing a little bit of editing there. The voicemail app, everybody, where you get it, there's a part where you can skip the silences there, so I done that, with the Sonic Hedgehog 2 movie review and the Lightyear review, everybody, and well, it has its ups and downs, everybody. On one hand, it does come in handy there because, because it does make sure that there aren't any long awkward pauses there in those reviews there, but there have been a couple of times there where I'm in the middle of saying something, but it ends up cutting off when I'm trying to, speak a bit, try to talk in the middle of a sentence there. Now, the Lightyear review, they turned out relatively fine there. It's mainly the Sonic 2 review, everybody, where it's kind of a little bit more noticeable, everybody, so everybody, for a couple of views, everyone, I will be just doing audio, everybody, with no editing there, so, I highly doubt I'll be using it for this video here, everyone, since me doing over announcements there and whatnot. But like I said, everyone, apologies for any hiccups and burps. Everybody has food. I had food not too long ago, but anyways, as I was saying, everyone, while I will still probably use the feature by I'm going to take a little break from it for a couple of videos there, so that way, there won't be any awkward chopping parts there for, the audio videos or by, audio-based videos or one, so yeah. Anyways, everybody, now with all that being said, let's go and get right into the announcements here for everything I got planned for reviewing for Halloween Social War 2022, everybody. Now, everyone, the first thing here by is a movie review by, is going to be Monster House by, now, for those of you who aren't too familiar with Monster House by, it's an animated film by where it's these two kids there, two guys and one girl, they end up fighting a haunted house there, that was owned by this old guy there, so I vaguely remember it when I was younger there, I haven't seen it in a very long time there, so I thought I'd be curious to check it out as an adult there, but Well, I have heard rather mixed things about it from different reviewers online, but I'm still gonna turn open mine when checking out Monster House. So that's the first thing listed for Always Social Mother by Monster House. Next up, everybody, we have the sequel to Vim, everybody, Vim, Let There Be Carnage. Everybody, for somebody older subscribers, everybody, you'll be remember this, but I did review back in 2018. Everybody, I reviewed the first Vim movie thereby, and I really enjoyed it there. Although I will admit, the film does have a lot of problems there. I still enjoyed watching the first Vim movie thereby, and I might rewatch it there before check out Vim, Let There Be Carnage. I thought about reviewing it last year, but I was occupied with some stuff there. Plus, I already had my full slate, everything played out for last year's Always a Short About there, so I decided to save it for this year's instead. So that's the second movie, everybody. Next, everybody, is going to be Ghostbusters Afterlife, everybody. The latest Ghostbusters film, everyone. Everybody, back when I first did my very first Always a Short About everybody back in 2017, everybody, I reviewed all three Ghostbusters film times there, the original back for the 80s there, and Ghostbusters 2, and the 2016 reboot. Really enjoyed the first Ghostbusters there. The sequel was pretty good, but not as good as the first one. Ghostbusters 2016, it's a mixed bag of the film. It's a mixed bag, everybody. Well, not as bad as some people have made out to be there. It is still very flawed, and I do think it is not as enjoyable compared to the first two movies there, so... But Ghostbusters Afterlife, everybody, it's going to be ignored the 2016 reboot for what I've heard there. It's going to be continuing off from the original Ghostbusters series there, so I am curious to see how things are going to turn out. And did also hear it's going to be directed by the guy who was the son of who directed the first Ghostbusters film, so I am curious to see how Ghostbusters Afterlife turned out there, so yeah. Next, everybody, is going to be the first series reviews, everybody, that being Ruby Glue, everybody. Ruby Glue was a series recommended by a friend of mine a while back there. Follows this girl named Ruby Glue there, and she lives in this house, still different monsters there, like ghosts and zombies and whatnot there. I vaguely remember I hear about this show. I never watched it though, so I am curious to see how it turns out. So I have heard good things about it there. So I decided to add to the list for Always a Short About there. So I'll be first of a different series I reviewed there. I'll be reviewing for Always a Short About there. Sorry, one for the burping. But anyways, thanks everybody for the list of Always a Short About everybody. It's been something I've been meaning to do for a while, everybody. That'd be the It films, everybody, and the original B series. Everybody, I did meant to review the original B series, everybody, but I had some issues with the disc there I got for it there, and I ended up having to return it because it didn't have all the episodes for the B series. But I decided to add it, as well as the recent It movies have recently came out recent times, everybody. The 2017 It movie and It Chapter 2, released back in 2019. So I've never seen It 2017 by a really good film. Haven't seen the sequel yet, so I thought I had them both here. So and I have them for review for Always a Short About there. Then there's the animated Addams Family movies, everybody. I have seen a little bit of Addams Family growing up there. It's an enjoyable series there. I've been somewhat curious to check out the animated movies, everybody, although I have heard not too many good things about those movies there. And I remember my mom, she was a big Addams Family fan there, and she saw the first movie a couple years back, and she said it wasn't that memorable of a film for what I remember her talking about it there, so But I'm still going to be enjoying the mind there, but I am aware of the negative reputation that the anime as family movies have gotten there, so yeah. Next, everybody, is Paranorm, everyone. Everybody, Paranorm is a movie haven't checked it out in a long time there, but I remember really enjoyed it there. I put it up there as some of my favorite stop motion anime films, along with Night Before Christmas and Coraline, and Go with Two Strings. So, so I thought it'd be a fun movie to add for the review here for Holy War, but there. Next, everybody, is the animated Mortal Kombat movies. Everybody, as y'all remember from last year's Holy War, but everybody reviewed all the live action Mortal Kombat films there. This time, everybody, I'll be checking out the animated straight to video movies there. So, I heard good things about the first one there. Haven't heard much about the second one. So, but I heard good things about the first one there. So I'm optimistic. Checking them out there. So yeah. Next, everybody, is Pan's Labyrinth. Everyone. Pan's Labyrinth is a film I've never watched before there, but I have heard good things about it there. So I thought it wouldn't hurt to add it for the list of movies there to review for Holy War Month. Next, everybody, are the Thing movies. Everyone. That'd be the one. More simply, the one for the 60s there, the one in the remake in 1980s there. I heard really good things about both, everybody, especially the one for 80s, everybody. A lot of people consider that's one of the greatest horror films ever made, so I am excited to check both of them out there, so I thought it would hurt to add them for the list there for Holy War Month. Now, next one, everybody, is a movie I've only heard about recently there. It's called The Ichi Killer. It's a Japanese horror film there. Now, I have not heard of it. I have not heard of this movie until recently this year. I asked, say, my online friends if they see it there. A couple have seen it there, and they said it's a really good horror film there. So I thought it would hurt to add it for the list of things for always such horrible to review there. So yeah, should we get to check out Ichi Killer there? Everybody, we have Coco, everyone. Now, I remember really enjoying Coco. I first saw it there, but I haven't seen it quite a while, so I thought it would hurt to add it to Always on Sorbet there. Check it out there. Next, everybody, is another horror film I haven't heard much about recently there called Doctor Sleep. As I haven't heard of it about there, but so my friend said it's a good film there, so I decided to add some list of things to review for Holy War, but there. And finally, for the last couple of things for Holy War, thereby are a couple of things that I have kind of follow up reviews I've done last year two of them are series, or the rest of the series reviews are by, and one is a movie that will be coming out in just about a day or two for that one. So I'll get more to that bit one. It'll probably be like one of the first things I'll be reviewing for Holy War, but everybody. First off, the series everybody. First, everybody, is going to be the second season of Demon Slayer, everyone. I last year reviewed the first season of Demon Slayer and Mugen Train, and 2-for-1 review. Really enjoyed both the series of the movie there. And they were ranked pretty high last year when I did my ranking for different movies and shows I reviewed for 2021. So, I'm very much looking forward to Season 2. Although I have heard that the first portion of Season 2 is just basically going to be kind of like a recap of what happened in the movies there, and Mugen Train movie. Although they do also adapt the entertainment arc for the manga there, so I am excited to see how things will go down there. I heard really good things about it. Season 2 of Demon Slayer I've also heard some people say that it's better than the first season, so I am very much looking forward to checking out Demon Slayer Season 2. Next, everybody, is going to be, the last series review, everybody, for Holy War, but everybody will be on Owl House, everyone. For those of you who may remember last year, I reviewed Owl House, although things were a little awkward with everybody. I usually try to watch entire season or the entire series of a show whenever I do my reviews for them. And Owl House was in a little bit of an awkward place last year as Disney ended up only releasing the first half of season 2 whenever I did my video last year. Now they have released the rest of the episodes from season 2 there, and in October they are releasing the last little bit of episodes for season 3. So everybody, I will be doing a follow-up review for Owl House. Everybody, I'll be checking out the remainder of season 2 there, and possibly the season 3 premiere one. Although I might have to check it out in my spare time, everybody. I heard it's going to be premiered on October 15th there. So I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to check it out there, but I'll definitely find time to check out the season 3 premiere for Owl House there. So I am very much looking forward to see how things left off from I previously saw the episodes last year there. So let's see, yeah. And finally, everyone, the final 4 entertainment listed for Halloween Such Horror Month 2022, everybody. And a sort of follow-up, everybody, but not for this or series, everybody, but a sequel to a movie review last year by. Oh, you all may be aware about it there, since I did bring it up when I did my review for this film last year by. And that being Hocus Pocus 2. Now, for those of you who may remember last year's Halloween Such Horror, everybody, I reviewed Hocus Pocus there. I still think the film holds up relatively well there. Very entertaining film to watch during the holiday season there. And Disney announced back at D23, they showed off the trailer there for Hocus Pocus 2. And it's actually going to be releasing sometime tomorrow, I believe. Time we do is recorded here, so. Would that be a recent filler by? I decided that it will be one of the first movies I will be reviewing for Halloween Such Horror Month 2022, everybody. So, expect Hocus Pocus 2 come out here, a review for that movie in the next couple days, everybody. So, yeah. Everybody, that's pretty much everything listed for all the things I'll be reviewing for Halloween Such Horror Month, everybody. So, very quick recap, everybody. There's Monster House, Venom But There Be Carnage, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Ruby Gloom, the It movies, the miniseries, the animated Addams Family movies, Paranorman, the animated Mortal Kombat movies, Pan's Labyrinth, The Thing movies, The Itchy Killer, Coco, Doctor Sleep, Demon Slayer Season 2, the remainder of Season 2 of Owl House, and also the Season 3 premiere, and finally Hocus Pocus 2. So everybody, there's quite the light up there for Halloween Such Horror Month 2020, everybody. A big month for the channel, everyone. And it's going to be very exciting with everybody. Looking forward to doing all these reviews, everybody. So yeah, it's really a fun with everybody. But that will pretty much wrap things up for everyone. I'll see you all in a couple days for that, everybody. We will officially start Halloween Such Horror Month 2022, everyone. So. And we'll either have Monster House or Hocus Pocus 2 kick things off, everyone, for the reviews there. So, but until then, now wrap things up for everyone. If y'all saw here, make sure y'all hit the like button. Use the subscribe bell notification icon for uploads. I'll see you next time. It's Hard Big Say out. Peace.